Hello everybody, this is the first of a series of wellbeing activities that have been sent to me from Scouts Cymru. So obviously at the moment everybody is in a different state because of the pandemic. Some people are really anxious, some are depressed, some are sad, and even if you're doing kind of okay and the pandemic isn't really bothering you too much, there are going to be times when you do feel a bit stressy and that you might need to chill out. So this is for young people and adults, and I thought a really good way of demonstrating the activities, instead of just sending them out on a worksheet and saying here you go, have that, was to do a little video like I'm doing now. So the first one that we're going to do is mindfulness of breathing, which stems from the Buddhist religion. If anybody wants to have a look at their My Faith badge or the challenge badges, then this activity will actually go towards it. And again, if anybody does want to actually go further into ticking off some badge work about the My Faith elements of the badges within Scouts, get in touch with me because I do have an extra little bit here which will help. But this video is just purely for the breathing technique, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to sit down really comfortably, and that may be sitting on the edge of a bed or on a chair with our feet flat on the ground, or like me, I like to sit down with my legs crossed. Now your hands do need to be on your knees, whether you're sitting with your feet on the floor or legs crossed, but they can be palms, palms down like this or palms up. When I do my meditation, I always have my palms up, and that's just because it feels better for me. So excuse me. Try and have your back as straight as possible, but not rigid, and not your shoulders all tight, because that defeats the point of what we're doing. Straight as possible, but make sure you're comfortable. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe through our nose and out through our mouth, and we're going to count up to 10. So the first breath will be in and out to the count of 1. The second breath will be breathing in, counting 2, 1, 2, out, 1, 2. The third will be counting to 3, so in, 1, 2, 3, out, 1, 2, 3, and so on until we get to 10. And I will count you through this, okay? And like I said, it is for young people and adults alike. And I think our young people are suffering quite a lot at the moment. They're going to school, then they're not going to school. They can see their friends and they can't see their friends. Same with family and extra activities like Scouts. 1 minute they're face to face, and then we're on Zoom, and it's all a bit weird and confusing. So if you are having a bit of a moment in your home, then use this technique and hopefully you'll be a bit calmer and everything will be just that little bit better. Okay, so what I want you to do is sit in your comfortable position, hands whichever way you want them to be, and close your eyes. If you have any thoughts that run through your head while you're trying to do your breathing as you're counting, just pretend that those thoughts, your brain chatter, is a blue smoke, and then just say to it, go away. And just think of it, that it floats away, and you can continue with your breathing exercise as we go along. Sometimes it can be really difficult to switch off all the brain chatter. But as we do this more frequently, you may want to put it into your daily routine, because it's only going to take a couple of minutes. You will learn to channel your breathing and your counting so that you can actually switch off. Okay, so are we ready? If you close your eyes, and I will talk you through it. So we're going to breathe into the count of 1 through our nose and out to the count of 1. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. And 8, and 9, and 10. And open your eyes and adjust yourself to however you want to sit now, and I'll come a little bit closer. So what we can do is do something that's called pairing and sharing, and you may actually want to team up with somebody. If you're one of the younger people that are doing this, you may want to pair up with your brother or sister, mum or dad, and do this activity with them and talk to them. Talk about how you're feeling beforehand and how you're feeling afterwards. How did it feel while you were doing the breathing technique? Did your nose go a bit tingly? Did the air coming out of your mouth feel cold or warm? Did you feel your heart rate going down? All kinds of things like that. And it's really good to share how you're feeling with somebody. Do remember, all your scout leaders are people that you can come to. And I don't just mean that for the young people. For the adults as well, if you're struggling at home and to be able to fulfill what we're putting on as a scout group, remember you can only do what you can when you can and if you can. We don't expect you to do absolutely everything. We just put on a programme of activities that hopefully will be beneficial for the younger people. So don't ever feel stressed about what we put on. It's only there if you can do it. Anyway, I hope that the breathing activity was useful, and I will see you next week for episode 2 of our Wellbeing programme. See you later. Bye bye.